Hi guys, finally got it running yesterday. I read a post on one of the forums about flooding, and I decided to check the engine coolant temperature sensor, and it read 12 to 13 ohms, which it should have been in for 80 degrees, probably about 1400 ohms. That's ambient temperature, but it is right here under the EGR valve and behind the water pump. Yes, it was booger to change. What I did, I first tried it, or after I checked resistance, cleaned the plugs, reinstalled them, changed the oil because of all the gas that was in the oil, and tried the motor with the spider disconnected electrical, and turned it over, tried to fire. We plugged the spider back in where it would pump fuel, started right up. Turned the motor off, plugged the sensor back in, did the same thing. Tried to crank the first time, and then wouldn't kick over. Second time is you smell the fuel where it's trying to plug the cylinders again, so we disconnected the spider again, turned it over, it fired to burn the fuel out of the cylinders. Oh, I'm sorry, we also re-disconnected the engine coolant temp sensor. Turned it over, tried to fire. So we plugged the spider back in, disconnected the sensor, fired right up. It still runs rough because this sucker is either going bad, according to the resistance it's bad, but it does move in and out. So probably have to change that soon. Definitely need to change my belt soon. You see how it is glossy, and it is slap full of cracks, if you can see them down there. So that'll be first. Spark plug second. Another oil change, and then that sensor right there. But is there anybody that has a problem where it dies like that? Because what I did, I ran it, drove, parked it up for 5 days because I didn't have to go nowhere. Come back and started it, and then the problem started right away. So, and then it started flooding the cylinders, gas fouled the plugs. So if you have any problems like that, that'll be the first thing to check, that and the map sensor before you go pulling the plenum and all that off. That was probably 50 bucks I didn't have to spend, but hindsight, the front of the gasket was leaking. It was filthy in there. Ended up changing the fuel pressure regulator anyway. It was even installed wrong, upside down. So keep that in mind, guys. Hopefully it'll help somebody out. Thanks.